Welcome back to Subnautica, everyone. In this episode, I just wanted to make a really brief tour of our little base because lots of things have changed since the last time we've been here. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys around and see if you like it or not. First of all, I wanted to show you one thing, which was over here. You wonder what those blue lines are doing right now. Over here, we have the thermal plant. Yes, we finally found it. It took forever. So I placed it now over here next to those volcanoes so that it has the hottest atmosphere. I think that it's working properly. I hope so. And yeah, it connects everything back to the base, and we should have with that more energy, and with that we also have more possibilities of putting more machinery inside without completely destroying our base. So as you can see, the organic generator, which was standing over here, I pushed it somewhere to the back. Over here now we have way more space in here, and it just makes more sense. We can fill it with so many more things. There's one thing which we do not have yet, which is a modification station, and I really would like to just place it right here, just to make our modifications. We have so many of them right now. I saw that there were even, it was, I don't know, fins which were electrically powered. I mean that, or which charge your held tools. I mean that's pretty amazing. But for that we need poly and yep, exactly that. We need that, and yeah. So for now we only have the water filtration machine with a lot of salt. Then down here we have our little living quarters. Now I know that it's still very sparse. We still need many things, especially like posters and decorations. And I wanted to place those trees that we saw on the island. I wanted to place them right here, because then when it gets nighttime, and you know, then they kind of light up everything. Little Betty over here, I placed everything random. Well, things that I don't know any use of yet. Just placed them in here. Like for example, a beautiful toy car. Don't know exactly what we should be doing with it, but we shall see. And over here we have the little aquarium. We have Giselle, Freddy is right there, and then Gary swimming around over there. What's up, Gary? How you doing? He's super hyped to see us. And yeah, but for now, of course, the living quarters are quite small. There's still so many things we need to do. Over here, I need to show you to this. I need to show this to you guys in the replay, because this door is probably the most useless door ever. Because if this thing is flooding, which may or may not have happened, then yeah, down here there won't be any water. But then if you go upside over here, everything is going to be flooded. But take a look at this amazing logic. Water, you go down. I love the Subnautica logic. Up, everything. Down, everything good. This has to be the most useless door ever. Oh my god. Although I love it. Over here you have your tiny room, everything's nice, and then you look over there to your base and everything is underwater. You wake up in the morning, you walk through here. Wait a second, someone left the door open. So yeah, that logic in Subnautica doesn't really make any sense, but still. Then something else I wanted to show you. All the containers which were on this side over here, kind of clumping up the area, I placed them around this side. So the most used ones probably like titanium and copper. We don't have much copper, right? Yeah. I put them here on the left hand side, and then I built this corridor, which, I don't know, I think it's really nice. If you're walking inside and then you're looking to the right and you can see the moon pool, you can see over there those anchor pads, and up there those ones. I don't know, I think the glass corridor really makes sense here, especially this little curve here. And then more, all of them labeled, kind of trying to put some organization into it so that I can find when we need it. Quite far ahead. I'm just always in love with the view from over here. It looks so nice. It looks like you're seeing like distant planets or something. Once you look through into the horizon. Then over here, just really quickly, the bioreactors, I placed them at the back, 1 and 2. Yeah, not much to say here, just that yeah, they're standing now here to not clump up the area. We have more space in the entrance hall. And then once you go over here, this is the place where I was kind of, well, where you guys are probably thinking, what the hell were you doing? Were you drunk when you were building this? No. I was just... also, over here, scanner room. Yeah, I didn't use it yet, but just in case when we do need it, we do have a scanner room. I already saw that there's a prawn suit somewhere. We can find that. And yeah, so many more things that we can do. But now over here to the most important part, which is of course our moon pool. Let me show this to you from the outside. I'll try to explain my reasoning of why this looks so complicated for some reason with the corridors. Because you'd be thinking that usually you should be going right from here to here just to make it easier walking wise, right? But first of all, I didn't want to block the view. If I'm building a corridor from here to here, then once we walk through this corridor, we just see corridors. And I thought that looks, it doesn't look really nice. So I tried to go around it so that we have a better view. And then the other thing which I wanted was, I'll show you. If you take Echo over here, our little seamoth, if you do swim inside your moon pool, there's one thing which always happens. The animation pushes you to the left, which means that you swim inside and then you turn around and you will be left exiting the place, the seamoth over here. But for some reason, I mean, I want to go over there most of the time. So that's why I built a corridor over here so that we can go around quickly, right? So you go like that, it will turn you around and you will be on the other side. So I didn't want to make a corridor over there because then we would have to go all the way around. So that's why this corridor is over here, where I thought, you know, we could move it as a quick corridor to run around. But then I noticed, why not just make a corridor here? And then I didn't want to delete the corridor over there, so now we kind of have a useless, funny corridor, which is just kind of going around over here on this side like this. And yeah, so now we have multiple corridors here. Sorry. And our little seamoth charging, showing us her beautiful butt. Yeah. And then, so that is pretty much it so far. Of course, still so many more things to do. We still need to go to the Aurora to find more blueprints and more things. But so far the base has gone along. Modification station is one thing that we're planning. And the other thing was an observatory, which needs to be somewhere up there probably. I don't know what you guys are thinking about it. I think that we can put from our living quarters some corridor or something upwards. And then we'll make an observatory right at the top. I don't know. Something like that. I feel like that would look really amazing. Or we can go more down. But I think that down there is not much. I mean, there's a lot, but you need to go a lot down. A lot down. Okay. But that's so far the base. Next time we do go to the Aurora, I do hope that you guys did like the way that, I mean, we're kind of having our little base. I think it makes sense and it does look very nice. And also the seamoth, it just makes sense too. It has a lot of space to enter the moon pool. I hate if it's really clumped and you don't know how to drive it. Over here, really, even I myself can just, and then it's perfect. Yeah. Alright, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you liked our little base. And I hope that I see you next time when we now go to the Aurora and discover more. Alright, until then,